Nichiren Buddhism is based on the teachings of Nichiren Daishonin, a Buddhist monk who lived in Japan during 13th century. It says life is based on cause and effect, which basically says it is about the decisions we take. We are responsible for what is happening in our lives, which is decided by our karmas or actions. The Nichiren Buddhism is based on the importance of cause and effect, and states that we are responsible for what is happening in our lives, which is decided by our karmas. In fact, this philosophy originated from the teachings of Shakyamuni or Gautama Siddhartha, who resided in Indian subcontinent along the foothills of the Himalayas, which is now part of Nepal, around 2,500 years before. Later it was a Japanese priest named Nichiren who encompassed the Shakyamuni's teachings and established the current form of Nichiren Buddhism. According to Nichiren Buddhism, the ultimate reality of life, the fundamental law that underlies the essence of all life and phenomena in the universe, is explained in Lotus Sutra. Lotus Sutra, considered to be based on Mahayana scriptures, encapsulates the teachings of Shakyamuni, and later this was crystallized in a universally accessible form by Nichiren. The sutra's key message is that Buddhahood, the supreme state of life, characterized by boundless compassion, wisdom and courage, is inherent within every person without distinction of gender, ethnicity, social standing or intellectual ability. The Lotus Sutra reveals the ultimate truth of Buddhism, that everyone can attain this state of Buddhahood. Each person's life contains infinite potential. This is the core belief of Nichiren Buddhism. The practice of Nichiren Buddhism enables us to draw on inexhaustible inner reserves of courage, hope and resilience to surmount challenges and go beyond what we thought was possible. Buddhahood describes this dynamic, compassionate life condition, and a Buddha is someone who has firmly established this condition as their predominant life state. Most people, however, are unaware of this possibility or how to actualize it. Buddhahood is not an escape from the challenges of life, but an inexhaustible source of positive energy, to grapple with and transform the sufferings and create happiness. Buddhism talks about how to become happy in life. In life, we can't escape from the challenges, but we should be able to bring in our positive energy to transform the sadness into happiness. We should be able to do it by tapping our inherent potential within ourselves. This is possible by chanting Namyo-ho-renge-kyo, which brings out our compassion, wisdom and courage, inherent within every person without distinction of gender, ethnicity, social standing or intellectual ability. The inner determination of an individual can transform everything. Determine what you want to do in your life and pursue it. Everything happens from within. It's not the outside world that changes things for you, but the only person who can do that is you. The only person matters is you. You are in control of your life, and that's the realization that you should have. So never think it's the circumstances, never think it's anyone else, it is you. Everything happens when one person stands up and brings happiness to all those around them, and thus positively transforming their environment. Life is full of ups and downs. You should always take a long-term view of your life and keep moving forward. And it is important to teach this to the next generation. We should not get anxious or worried about life. Life is not to worry, but to enjoy. Enjoy every moment of your life. The moment you realize the importance of life, yours and someone else's as well, the moment you understand that everything you see today is not going to stay forever, the moment you realize the value of relationships and harmony over material benefits, you will have a different way of looking at life. Let's start taking responsibility of our own actions.